Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gon' stop. We gon' turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and we're gonna Saiko. Everybody sing, hey, yo. Tell them turn it out till they can't no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one and we're gonna Saiko.
What's up, y'all? Anime Rage here, and I meant to post sooner, but I fell asleep. Like, I think it's almost 6 or after 6. I meant to post that too. So, yeah. This idea was brought to me by a friend who said, "Hey, you should just try to make a what if about that favorite horror game that you keep playing." I'm like, "Oh, you mean Saiko no Sutoka?" And he's like, "Yeah, you keep speedrunning it like it's nothing." I'm like, sure. Why not? Since I do enjoy the game and I can easily just speedrun it anytime I want to, so I'm pretty advanced with the game at this point. So yeah. And yeah, let me just get into this. Now, I wake up because I feel like this is the best way to do it since I just woke up. Had to put some water on my face, but I just woke up. So, I wake up. I was like, man, that was a pretty good nap. And I look around and I see just darkness everywhere. I'm thinking, damn, how long was I asleep? And I'm like, whatever. I left my ramen in the classroom next over. So, yeah. I walk out of there. I get a key and walk out of the room that I'm in. And I'm not going to do the whole thing with my shoes off. My shoes are still on. So, yeah, I'm walking to the next room. And the door's locked. And I can just see my ramen just chilling there. I'm like, I gotta search these rooms for a goddamn key. It's gonna piss me off. So, yeah, I'm walking around. And, yeah, I'm just pretty much searching room to room. I'm looking for a key. And I finally find a key that has the same number to the door I'm looking for, which is B2. So, yeah, I get the key and I lock it and I go to the room. And I'm like, yes, finally get something to eat. I'm hungry. And, I'm feeling the bottom of the bowl and my ramen is cold. And I get pissed off. I'm like, fuck, no one likes cold ramen. So I throw that shit away. No one likes cold, soggy ramen. So I'm like, fuck. Well, I did leave I think 2 boxes of pizza from a party we had today in class to celebrate the fact that we about to leave the school. So the teacher knows I sleep a lot, so he decided to save 2 fresh boxes for me. So I found that pretty cool. I'm like, wow. And I see the room, and I'm like, I'm about to need another key, aren't I? And I'm jiggling at the door, and I'm like, yep. So, yeah, I am walking around again, looking for a key. And this place just seems weirdly ominous to me. Like, it feels like it's not just me in here by myself. So, yeah. So I ignore that fact, simply due to the fact that I'm hungry. And I'm walking around and I find the key I'm looking for. And yeah, I'm walking around trying to find the room that I was supposed to get this key to. And I'm looking at him like, okay, 1A, 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 1A. And I find the door. So I put the key in, twist it, open the door, and yeah, I see the pizza, and I see some video games in this room, a big ass TV, some movies, and just pretty much games in here. I'm like, this whole room is pretty much like a whole game room. This shit pretty dope. So I, holding the pizza, and I'm shaking around a bit. I'm like, yeah, these pies full. So I open it and I take a bite. I'm like, eh. Personally, I wouldn't mind cold pizza, but we have a microwave. I can probably warm this up real quick. And I put it in the microwave and I try to work it, but it's not turning on. And I realize, the power must be out. So yeah, I head all the way downstairs to the storage room, and while I'm walking down, I just see this chick just staring at me. She wasn't doing anything. She was just staring at me through the corner of the hallway. Like, the room's dark. Like, you need to have to, like, really be focusing on it to notice. And I knew someone was there looking at me. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's pretty weird. And so, yeah, I head into the storage room. And I pretty much open the box and I put the code in. And I flip the switch. And when I flip the switch, I see her just standing there. Saiko just standing there. Alright, I'm back. So I see Saiko staring at me and she says, "Oh, senpai, what were you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I just turned on the power to get the microwave going. How about you join me? You seem pretty hungry, just chilling in this big ass school, just wandering." And she's like, "Huh?" And I said, "Yeah, it got literally two whole pies of pizza upstairs. We got some games, some movies, get some other shit that we can do." And I'm like, "Yeah, we can just have a good time in here rather than us just playing duck duck goose with each other throughout the whole entire school." And she's like, uh "You're not scared?" I'm like, "Why would I be scared when I'm hungry?" And she's like, "Sure, I guess, since it's just me and you." And I'm like, "Alright." So I grab her hand and we run upstairs to back up to the 1A room that I'm at. And she's like, "Oh yeah, the teacher left you some pizza because he knew you sleep a lot in class." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I was going to warm it up, but then I realized the power wasn't on, so I had to turn it on." And she's like, I guess that makes sense." So yeah, we're both in the room. I warm up both of the pieces. Both of us were chilling. I popped two chairs from the desk and I turned on the TV. I'm like, what should we watch? And we're just going over movies that are already selected there. And I'm like, let's just watch a horror movie since, we're at the school at night. You're pretty much look scary as it is. So, and I'm like, oh, speaking of that, and I pretty much grab a towel and wipe her face off because I see blood on it. I'm like, was this a Halloween party or something I missed out on? And she's like, yeah, you can say that. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I'm just pretty much I clean her up a bit, and I'm like, there should be a spare clothes in the bathroom or something, or something in there for you to put on rather than your bloody clothes right now. In my head, I'm thinking, I hope that's for decoration. But I know how crazy she can get, but it's just me and her. What's chilling with her for one night is just pizza. It's just some movies, some games, and just us chilling. What's the worst that could happen? So yeah, she finds some spare clothes in the bathroom of the locker rooms that are in there, and she changed clothes. So yeah. So she come out. I'm like, so you ready? I'm like, yeah, and she's like, yeah. So we watch a couple of scary movies while chilling, eating some good pizza, and yeah, and we're playing some video games. We went from playing Super Smash Bros to Xenoverse 2 to some Kill If, and play some Mario Kart, and yeah, we're just having a very fun time, pretty much by ourselves. And so yeah, we're having fun still. I'm like, hey, it's just us in here, and she's like, yeah, and she gets a horny grin on her face. I get a horny grin on my face. I'm like, hey, it's just us. How about we start playing some Super Smash Bros, if you know what I mean? And so, yeah, without me getting into in depth with it, we pretty much see a bed that's there, because, this room is big as hell. Pretty much all the desks were, how some schools, wherever they're doing a party in the room, they scoot all the desks back. Yeah, that's pretty much what they did. So yeah, this classroom is pretty big with the tables or the chairs and tables and stuff and desks just moved out the way. So yeah, we have our fun time, if you know what I mean. Exploring some places that we didn't know we were exploring in one night, but hey, we all had fun. So yeah, I think that's a good way to end it off. Yeah, just us just having fun rather than her just trying to kill me the whole time. Who wants to hear that? Who doesn't want to hear a story just some guy just chilling, just having fun, just chilling? So yeah, with that being said, that's why I'm going to end it right there. And I might as well say we're at 1K, but not exactly. Like, we're extremely fucking close. Like, it's insane how close we are. And so, yeah, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, I keep it slow on me if they got a screw loose. They messing with my big homie, they must be a damn fool. I buy me some jewelry, under pressure I stay round the clock, tongue fuller. Class clown back in high school. I'm in love with designers, fancy taste. Laying down the recliner, stay in place. And I keep it rockin', got a 40 in my pocket. Niggas say that I'm the plug, and I ain't talking socket. For your love, run the race, cockpit I drive, detour out of space. Never been so high, used to feel in last place, but now I fly by. Dior on my way, pull the trigger, he's fried.